Houston Rockets are in a bit of a hole. The Rockets, there have been many rumors still about the Rockets still trying to make Harden's prime the best that they can be. But it seems like every single year now that Harden's been on the Rockets, it's been nothing but failure. This man has been dedicated to trying to make this Rockets team the best that it can be. Daryl Morey was the heart and soul, you can even say, of the Houston Rockets, and making really huge changes to this roster and making it one of the best teams that it can possibly be. In the beginning, he had Dwight Howard, but then that failed. Then eventually he got Chris Paul, and they were very close, very, very close, but they failed to get the job done. And now with Russell Westbrook in the first year of the job still hasn't been done. What more can it be? Harden has been with this Rockets team for so long now, but this man, his greatness has been shown, but it hasn't really been arisen. Sure, he's made it to the conference finals. Sure, he's made it to the NBA finals in his younger days with the Oklahoma City Thunder, but that team had promise. This Rockets team is in a totally different predicament right now. What's next for James Harden? This man has carried this Rockets franchise for a while now, and he's been one of the most loyal players in the entire NBA to this franchise. But this man is going to finish his career as one of the greatest scorers, one of the most unique players in NBA history. Not only him, you have one of the most explosive guards in NBA history on your team, as Russell Westbrook. Ever since Kevin Durant left for success, Russell Westbrook has been the face of the Oklahoma City Thunder. But sadly, he failed to compete for an NBA championship. Now on the Rockets with his former teammate James Harden, these two, they don't seem like they're going to get the job done. With many teams now coming back stronger in the Western Conference, the Golden State Warriors are going to be really good next season. The Mavericks are definitely going to make improvements alongside the Nuggets. And obviously the Lakers are still going to be one of the best teams, and the Clippers. This Rockets team really is just in the middle of the pack. So really, what's next for the Rockets? Sure, they hired a new head coach who definitely deserved an opportunity to coach a team. But obviously, losing Mike D'Antoni was one of the greatest gifts for James Harden. This guy unlocked his true potential on the basketball court. Now with him gone, yeah, James Harden can still play the game style he can play, but it just won't be the same without having that head coach and Mike D'Antoni anymore. So really, the big question that I'm asking here is, how long are the Rockets just going to keep James Harden on this team? I know he's making a lot of money, but I know there's many teams out there would not mind having James Harden on their roster competing for an NBA championship. But the sad part is, too, you have him and Russell Westbrook on this team, two guys who have the majority of the team's salary cap to begin with. These guys aren't going to be in their primes forever. One guy, his game is dominated by athleticism, and the other guy, he has skill as his pure dominant chart. But they need to really, truly compete now for NBA championships. These next few years is going to be the best basketball that you get out of these two, so why not trade them to a new opportunity to truly compete for an NBA championship? But I feel like the greatest thing the Rockets can do, especially for James Harden, is trade him away. Trade him to a new opportunity to compete for an NBA championship. The Rockets have tried constantly over the years. It's almost been a decade now of them trying to really fit the right pieces around James Harden to compete for an NBA championship. But each and every year, things don't get easier. So the greatest thing that they can do for James Harden is possibly trade him away to a team, a new situation, obviously, where he's the man. But not only that, but he's in a good team to compete for an NBA championship. Obviously, there's been many rumors about the 76ers with Daryl Morey now on the team trying to get Harden. There are a few teams out there that can possibly trade for James Harden. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about that, as well for Russell Westbrook. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Have a good day. Peace.